Good afternoon, team. This is Mr. Ramsey bringing you your 7th grade level meeting for this month and this week. I know that you have a lot of stuff going on this week, so I wanted to bring this meeting to you so that you can view it at your leisure. A couple things I want to bring to your attention is first is PEPs and parent conferences. Let's make sure that we're keeping parents in the loop as to how their children are performing in your class, if they're missing assignments, not turning in homework, or if their behavior is unacceptable. Please make sure they're aware of the behavior and the expectations that we have here at Daniels so that we can keep everybody on the same page and keep it consistent. I also would like to bring to your attention the fact that we're having quarterly awards. Quarterly awards have been working out great this year. The kids have been excited about getting all of their awards and their acknowledgments. So let's please keep that going. I've seen some great raffle ticket games and some good videos showing the kids and all the expectations and activities they participated in this year. Couple of announcements. Cleanup. We've had a couple of issues with cleanup. Let's make sure that we're doing our part and that the teams are aware of what needs to get done in order to be suitable for the next group to come in and eat lunch. Also, transition from lunch. I understand that we've had a couple of issues with transitioning from lunch. I ask that your team leads please discuss amongst each other about what we need to do to make sure that we rectify this problem. Make sure that everybody's getting to and from their destination in a timely fashion and that we're traveling through the hallways accordingly. Also, parent contacts on issues that arise so they can be aware of what's going on in your class and they get a chance to correct the problem. I do not want people to get to the end of the year or the end of the quarter and say they were unaware of their child's behavior or if they were failing your class. I want to make sure everybody's on the same page, keeping them in the loop. Three more announcements. Pep rally on Thursday from 1 to 1:45. Pep rally on Thursday from 1 to 1:45. Please arrange your schedules accordingly so that we can make sure we have a great turnout and that everybody uses their time wisely so we have all instructional time that we need in order to get everything taken care of that's needed for the week. The next announcement is your door coverings. Please remove your door coverings so that I can see in your classroom. Also, if you have to have a door covering, which is what the expectation is for when we have a code red or a code yellow lockdown drill, place it to the side of your window. Please do not use any colors that are red or green because that will confuse the emergency response team when they come into the building. So make sure if you have a door covering that you're going to place over your door when we have a code yellow or code red lockdown, that is placed to the side and it's not the red or the red or the green colored paper. PLTs. Please work with your PLTs in developing emergency lesson plans. So in the event that somebody has an emergency, that we have a consistent lesson plan and a consistent model of expectations and what a sub will receive in the event that a teacher can't get there in a timely fashion or something happens overnight. I also want to let you know and get you to start thinking about admin team is discussing having an ESL parent night where we would go out to them. I think they were saying it's called like Landmark or something like that. I'm not sure. However, we will be taking the parent meeting to them, providing childcare and dinner and translators or interpreters so that they're feeling at home and so that we can make sure that we support the crowds. Alright, currently for data discussion, we have interventions in place for all struggling students that has been documented by the county. They sent us out an email about kids that were failing multiple classes. Currently right now they're in CA or they have some of the other interventions that we have in place here at Daniels. So we're in good shape in reference to that. PEPs, we will provide a sub as needed. Please discuss with your teams how you plan on handling your PEPs. These are for people that have failed first quarter or second quarter. So we're making sure that we have an intervention in place and documented as to how we're going to help these students. Also, make sure that when you finish your PEPs, you please turn those in to Ms. Blanton. Important reminders. I do not want, and I'm going to say it again, I do not want parents to get to the end of the year and say they didn't know that their students were struggling despite the report cards or the other correspondence that you guys have been trying to make sure that they're aware of their kids' behavior and performance. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. I'm huge on communication and keeping them in the loop. Next thing, discipline. We're having some issues with discipline and a little bit more skipping, and I'm sure it's going to increase as we get closer to the warmer months. But please make sure you're monitoring your students at all times, and we're doing everything we can to make sure they're in an educational environment and learning something good. If you're having any problems with any kids that are continuously crossing the line, please let me know and make me aware so that we can make sure we put in some intervention so that that does not continue to happen in your classroom. Evaluations, they're ongoing. If you have not met with me to finish up your mid-year and all the other things that you need to get done, please let me know. Shoot me an email as to when we can meet so we can do your post-conference and finish up everything, all your paperwork, because I would like for everybody to be finished by the time we reach the end of March. Thank you so much. Last one, Spirit Fridays. Continue to encourage your students to participate in Spirit Fridays. As we get to the midway point, we want to keep the kids engaged and excited about being at Daniels. Make sure that they have some pride. I would love to see a little bit more competition amongst the teams. Seems like right now the Salty Dogs are running away with a couple of the Spirit Friday awards. So let's make sure that this is a fun-filled activity for all teams. No matter what team you're on, let's make sure everybody's excited and teachers are promoting Spirit Fridays and what the days are. Ms. Ramsey will be sending out an updated calendar for the remainder of the year or the remainder of the month. So please watch out for that email. This concludes your grade level meeting. If we could get through our grade level meetings with all the sidebar conversation, it probably could take about the same amount of time as well when we're here face to face. Anyway, moving right along, I will be sending out the agenda and everything that we discussed. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, email me, let me know. And once again, thank you for all that you do at Daniels. I'm so lucky to have such a great 7th grade team. And I know that I can get stuff done this way, sending it out to you, and you're going to read it, and you're going to apply it, and you're going to make things happen. So moving forward, if you need anything, let me know. Thank you guys. Daniels Middle School.